Welcome back to our YouTube channel, guys. My name's Ardil, and today's video is the final video on the behind the sound series on the amazing Audi TT S that we've upgraded with a massive sound system. If you are new to our channel, haven't seen us before, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we've got the massive 10K subscriber competition live on our channel. There's a few rules that you need to follow, guys, so make sure you follow all of them. But we're giving away a brand new PlayStation 5 Disc Edition controller as well as an Audison Premium amplifier, so you can actually upgrade the sound in your vehicle. So today's video is going through a little bit more detail in the whole system overview as a finished car. However, you would have seen in previous videos all those steps that have got us to where we are today. So we're going to be doing a separate video on our channel, so make sure you stay tuned for that, which will be an Apple CarPlay video. What we've actually done in terms of Apple CarPlay and adding functionality to the vehicle, the car came into us with a virtual cockpit system, however lacking Apple CarPlay and connectivity via phone. You had Bluetooth streaming but didn't have CarPlay or Android Auto. We've actually installed a full Apple CarPlay and Android Auto kit directly into the virtual cockpit system using factory controls, which works seamlessly well, but also adds so much more functionality to the vehicle itself. However, today's video is all about the sound, and that's what we're talking you through. So to start off with, you would have seen in previous videos, soundproofing. Soundproofing is a very essential part of any sound system that we do. Acoustic soundproofing, we use a 3mm sheet. Basically, it's a bit bigger than an A4 page, and we use a product called skins. So the reason why we use skins is because it's the best stuff on the market and it's the best thing for our customers. We try every single product on our own cars before recommending them to you guys at home, so you know that it works seamlessly well and works perfectly to the best of our ability. If it's not good enough for our cars, it does not go on your car. So what we've done is acoustically soundproof this whole entire door. You've got three key parts that the soundproofing covers. You've got the back of this panel here, so now it's really solid inside here. Then you've got a central layer which basically houses the actual window mechanism and your actual speaker. That has all been acoustically soundproofed as well. And then the actual back of the inside of the door card itself. So you've got three key areas inside that door that get heavily soundproofed, building a far better acoustic environment for the sound system to work in. But also what that does is it actually helps that speaker perform so much better and reduce the road noise and get rid of rattles and resonation inside that door. So it does a lot of things, a lot of benefits of adding soundproofing, and it's an essential part of the sound system. So what we've actually done is we've got the stock location at the front end. So the Bang & Olufsen tweeter has been upgraded and replaced with the Hertz Melee Pro tweeter. That's gone into a stock location using a custom 3D printed bracket to house that. Then we've actually got rid of the mid-range, so we've disconnected the mid-range from the Bang & Olufsen system, and we're using a Hertz Melee Pro 6.5-inch driver into, again, a stock location. So from the front end of this car, you really can't see a thing. What the customer was after was obviously having a stock look, but also having a little bit of something custom, which we're going to talk through later on in the video to show you the actual build and how amazing this system looks. But overall, that clarity coming from that front end is really impressive. Plus, they're running what's called fully active. So the amplifiers we're running two amplifiers on the system. The first amplifier is a Hertz Melee Power 4, which is basically running a fully active front end. Running fully active basically means you've got 4 channels of amplification. So channels 1 and 2 are running the tweeters, 3 and 4 are running the woofers inside the actual door itself, providing loads more power above and beyond what the Bang & Olufsen system was actually providing, and it's an immense upgrade in the clarity. We can add in mid-range, and this is all down to the audio consultation when we spec the system and go through everything in a load more detail. But that front end of the vehicle looks like nothing's been touched. However, the immense difference in sound is really noticeable. So that's the front end of the vehicle. The main party piece that we've got installed into the vehicle is the custom build here. So the build actually houses 2 amplifiers, 1 processor, and 1 massive 12-inch Hertz Melee Pro sub. So we've got a little bit of LED lighting backed onto a bit of perspex, but the Audison Voce amplification range, which is the Uno, which is running loads and loads of power directly to the actual sub itself. So this system gives you so much depth, so much bass to it, plus obviously that clarity at that front end is really impressive. So a really nice setup. One thing that the customer after was happy losing a little bit of boot space. Obviously we've raised the floor up. That's all involved in the fabrication side of things, so that's all done inside the video when we talked about fabrication on the Behind the Sound series. We've got the Hertz Melee Power 4, which runs the fully active front end, and then we've got the Uno running the sub. We've also got the processor. So how are we actually running the system? So on this Audi TT, because it's got Bang & Olufsen, we're actually running what's called optical signals going through to get signals through into the processor. Because we couldn't run high level, because you've got a factory amplifier located underneath the passenger seat, what happens when you do that is basically the signals are all, in essence, corrupted as you basically output them and put them into another product. So what we have to do is bypass that Bang & Olufsen amplifier, because it's kind of controlling and limiting you so heavily, and it adjusts so much in the wrong way that it just doesn't sound good. Hence why we're doing an upgrade like this. So these systems are a Bang & Olufsen upgrade, this take out Bang & Olufsen, and honestly the difference is insane. So what we've done is taken an optical signal using a NavTV Zen module that actually sits underneath in the factory location for the actual where the amplifier used to sit from Bang & Olufsen. Then that optical signal runs directly into the optical input onto the processor. On the actual processor itself, we've got different levels of input. You can have low level input, you can have speaker level input, which is high level input, and then which is what you normally run when you're running off a factory system. Then you've also got an optical in. So that's what we're using on this particular system. The reason is because it's a cleaner signal, because the Bang & Olufsen system was adjusting so much and corrupting all the signal coming out of it, so we had to bypass it to get a really clean, nice signal. Then after that, what that process does, and it's such an important part of the system, processor allows us to actually tune the system completely, customize the sound in the vehicle, do full time alignment, especially because most of our systems that we run are what's called fully active. So we're running each channel of amplification directly to new speakers. So each channel runs there, and that gives us full control over time alignment. We can move sound around the vehicle. If I wanted the sound to have the listening position on my finger right here, I could actually do that. And that's all down to time correction and delays and speeds that speakers are actually playing sound from. So an immense amount of kind of quality, but also the actual difference in sound when you have a processor is really, really immense, plus customizable to exactly your sound. But the products are very important as well in terms of amplification and speakers to get the right components for you. So these are just one example of a system, and we customize every system to you. So we've raised the floor up slightly. However, one thing that customers are after was also being able to retain some form of boot space, which obviously is quite important. What we've actually done is done this and designed this in a way where the factory floor still sits on top of this, so it looks completely stock. You literally hides absolutely everything when you do need to use the boot. However, when you do want to showcase it all, you've got a lovely, lovely piece here. One thing that you might also be thinking, obviously, is the battery is located under here. We've thought about that. There's a little embossed S logo into the carpet area here, and you can see the cutout of it. In essence, you've got the actual panel here. So that panel can pop up very, very easily, and you can actually have the battery located and access the battery to remove it completely or put it on charge, whatever you need to do. You've got full access of doing that. Plus, obviously, that is designed as part of the process. So if anyone needs to change that battery, it's very, very easy to do. There's a little pull tab on the corner. They just lift that off, and as there you go, you've got access to the battery. You can lift that battery out completely or put it on charge, whatever you need to do. It's all designed as a functional system. You still retain full boot space in terms of the actual floor level. We have raised that up, but you've still got floor space there to use as a boot, but you've got an immense difference in sound. Obviously, every system is different. You might not want to go to this level. You might want to go lower. You might want to go far higher than this. There's loads of different levels of products that we can achieve to achieve a better sound in the vehicle. But overall, I'm really, really happy with the final system. We've listened to it. We've done our final checks, and the customer is going to be collecting the car very, very soon. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the whole series on the Audi TT S. And remember, guys, we've got that massive subscriber giveaway competition live on our channel already, so make sure you go check that out. But thank you very much for watching. If you do want to see anything else on our videos, make sure you drop it in the comment below. We're always looking to improve and give you guys better content at home. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon.